Now, this is like one of the last ones. It's literally just this. This is the customer satisfaction level year over year. So what these guys do is they'll go and take customer satisfaction reports, and they'll comprise whether consumers or users are satisfied with like the things that they use. So this is 2023 to 2024. And you can look at this stuff from 2020 going forward, or maybe even earlier. And you can see that there is a precipitous drop in customer satisfaction level in terms of a number of services. Now, in some of these cases, you kind of have to make an inference, right? So if you look at streaming, for example, streaming comes with a particular kind of software. So streaming customer satisfaction is decreased by 2.4 points between 2023 and 2024. We're not talking about developers. We're not talking about executives. We're not talking about decision makers. We're talking about the people that use the shit you build. Electronics makers, the trust level has dropped by 5 points. Now, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and do another stream that focuses on the consumer side of things. There are some reports, but they're extremely hard to find, where people charge an arm and a leg for them, like the Nielsen ratings, for example, or Pew Research sometimes might have related stuff, but it's really difficult to find it. But everything I have found is showing that there's a plateau or a somewhat negative trend in consumer or user satisfaction in terms of website usability, performance, software, mobile apps, hardware, etc. There's just a general like things are just kind of okay, or things are really like they're getting a bit worse every year, and that is from the perspective of a user. So again, anybody who says, yeah, users don't care, no, they do care. It's just that you're not hearing about it because you get to live in your comfort bubble, being able to do whatever the heck you're doing with your code, and you don't get to hear from the consumers that are using your product. And if you do hear from them, they have a priority level of things that they want to see out of your product, just like you have a priority level of features you want to create. And so what they're going to do is they're going to focus only on telling you about the stuff that is like, it's the squeakiest wheel for them, right? So what you're going to hear about is not the stuff that actually ends up long-term causing a drop of, for example, 5 points in electronic maker satisfaction at the consumer level. So anybody who says that users don't care, I think they just don't understand what's actually going on. And I think the market research in terms of finance, for example, we've already gone through studies where 1 to 3 second load times means sometimes millions of dollars of decrease in income or conversion rates on websites. How is that not the user telling you with their dollar that you shouldn't produce shit? That they would like to see something nice and performant, and then they'll pay you more. Tell me how that's not the user talking to you.